Welcome to a breathing practice that will introduce you to the 4 parts of your breath, which make up your complete breath. If at any moment you feel uncomfortable for any reason, physically, emotionally, or perhaps you feel short of breath, please take a break. When we're working with the breath, the benefit always comes when you're at ease. You can always resume your breathing practice another time. This is the third in a series of breathing exercises, the first being trauma-sensitive breath awareness, breath inquiry. The second being breathwork for beginners, trauma aware. If you're brand new to working with the breath, I suggest you start with these practices to prepare you for this complete breath exercise. I recommend starting this practice lying on your back, either on the floor or in your bed, so you can relax completely. Prop your legs up on a pillow or a chair, put a pillow or blanket under your head, and make yourself as comfortable as you can possibly be. After you've become experienced with this breathing technique, you can try it in a seated position if that's comfortable for you. You should be able to remain relaxed the entire time, whichever position you're in. Typically, our breath is automatic and involuntary. When we're breathing without thinking about it, we only use about 20% of our breathing capability. The mechanics of the unconscious breath often include chest breathing, which is too shallow to bring in maximum oxygen and does not allow us to fully empty our lungs on the exhale. The chest and neck muscles are considered accessory muscles in breathing, though in chest breathing they're substituted as the primary ones. In a healthy breath, the diaphragm is the primary muscle for breathing. This is a large umbrella-shaped muscle inside your rib cage that opens on the inhale, expanding the chest cavity in all directions to make room for your lungs to inflate. Often, the diaphragm muscle is underused. And when we maximize the role of the diaphragm in respiration, our breathing is fuller, longer, and more powerful. We increase our oxygen consumption and the ability to release carbon dioxide. We assist the free movement of energy through the body and improve circulation to our vital organs. We're also in the present moment, increasing conscious awareness as we do in meditation. To explore the mechanics of the full diaphragmatic breath, we'll use 3 hand positions. And for the first hand position, place your hands on the abdomen with the tips of the middle fingers lightly touching at the navel. Breathe in a way in which the abdomen fills and rises into your hands like a balloon, separating the middle fingers on the inhalation. Allow the breath to fill the sides and back of the body, so there's a full expansion in all directions. And as you exhale, feel the navel draw towards the spine, the middle fingers coming back together. Then release the gentle pull of the navel inward and allow the abdomen to float upward into the next inhale, as if the inhale is answering the exhale. Being aware of the space where the exhale transitions into the inhale. Breathing into the belly. The fingers separate on the inhale, come back together on the exhale, and be aware of the space where the exhale transitions into the inhale. Practice this breath for a few moments. And you may notice that you feel calmer and more relaxed when you breathe this way. Next, for the second hand position, you can move your hands out to the sides of your lower rib cage with the fingers pointing towards each other. Lightly press the heels of the hands into the ribs. As you inhale, first fill the belly like you did in position 1, and then consciously expand the sides of the rib cage with your breath. Notice how the ribs expand slightly outward and upward into the hands on the inhalation. Allow the ribs to soften inward and downward on the exhalation, as though the exhale is answering the inhale. Being aware of the ribs moving out to the sides and back in again. Being aware of the space where the inhale transitions into the exhale. Continue breathing like this, into the belly and then into the side ribs for a few more moments. For the third hand position, move the hands to the upper chest with the fingers softly fanned out under the collarbones. Notice the hands lifting at the end of your inhale. As your chest rises, the tops of your lungs fill with air. Allow the chest and heart to relax on the exhale as the breath leaves the lungs. The movement at this area may be less noticeable than movement in the first two positions. Allow the mind to image the front of the body from the tailbone to the tongue. As this fuller breath becomes more natural, the three positions will flow easily one into the next. You can let your hands rest now beside your body. And feel the wave of breath move up the torso on the inhalation, filling the body from the bottom to the top. On the exhalation, you may be comfortable emptying from the top down or from the bottom up. Both of these are correct. See which one feels natural to you. You may feel comfortable exhaling from the belly up to the ribs and chest, or you may feel comfortable exhaling from the chest down to the ribs and belly. You may become distracted by your own thoughts or something in the environment around you. That's okay. Return to the breath. Stay in the unbroken stream of breathing. Consider adding a color, sound, temperature, or any other image to the breath to keep the mind focused and the body relaxed. Before you re-emerge into the world of doing and external involvement, take one last sacred moment to notice what's present for you right now. Compare how you feel now to how you felt before the breathing exercise. Whatever the outcome, thank yourself generously for giving your time and attention to the well-being of your body, heart, and mind. Thank you for joining me for this meditation, my friend. Namaste.